What's going on, YouTube? You know who it is. Your boy, Swintnation, back again with another video. And today, we are talking about, as you can see from the title, the Sena Momentum Pro INC. So, I just want to go over a couple likes and dislikes with this helmet from my, time with this helmet this summer. I told you guys I was going to update you, and I'm trying to stay true to my word. The good, the bad, the ugly. Hey, Sena decided not to sponsor me on none of these damn helmet reviews and Bluetooths and all that. So it's time to bash them and let them know what's really good with their product. No, I'm gonna just give y'all a good, honest to God review. So let's jump into it. So the first thing I want to talk about that people keep asking me is, how is the ventilation with this helmet? And the ventilation is, you got two spots. You got the bottom port and you got the top port. That's it. They don't flow a whole lot of air. Not like my Shoei or my Arai helmet. These things, when you open them, you get like a little, like someone just blowing. That's pretty much all you get. You don't get that cooling effect that's like, like you're letting down a window in a car or something. It's just somebody just blowing on you with a weak fan. That's what it feels like. It's nothing crazy. On the positive side though, one thing I do like about it is you can just open this joker up and let the wind blow in your face, because that's about all the good air you're gonna get out of this thing, man. So wear some sunglasses if you're gonna rock this helmet in like Arizona or Cali or somewhere and it's gonna be mad hot. You're gonna wanna have some shades on and just pop the visor up. So speaking of that, another negative thing I wanna jump in about, or I wanna talk about, is this camera. So I don't know if this is just me being petty. You can call me Teddy Pendergraft because I'm gonna be petty on this camera. But when you put this up and you're recording, you get the top of this rim right here actually in your camera shot. So if you're riding and you got your shades on trying to catch some wind and you see something, make sure this is down or at least cracked and out of the way, because if not, half your shot's gonna have the visor in it and it's just gonna look real dumb. So keep that in mind. Another big thing that is me nitpicking again, but I got some tiny little sausage fingers, man. I don't have those little Tootsie Roll fingers. That's right, that was a black joke on myself. I don't have no little Tootsie Roll fingers, so I can't just squeeze in here and pop out this little SD card. As y'all can see, it's in there, so you have to push it with the nail. Hopefully your nails are long enough. I had to grow my thumbnail just long enough to push this SD card out, so when it slips out, you can pull it and swap it out, or download your media and then push it back in. So keep that in mind when you're getting this. I even had to use needle nose pliers at one point when I cut my nails. I could not get this thing out, and this little flap here, man, it makes me real nervous about the rain. But I've rode in rain, no issues with the electronics so far. So, hey, they doing good on the waterproofing. The thing that is a pain with this helmet would have to be this little freaking thing. I cannot for the life of me get this to stay in. It just slides right out. And whenever I'm taking my helmet off, this thing is just falling out. That's just me nitpicking again. I'm like, what is going on? I don't know why this won't stay in, but it'll just slide right out, man. So I know my head ain't that big. I should be pulling this out. It doesn't happen with any of the other helmets, but this little guy will fall out. And we've already talked about the video quality, so I'm not even gonna touch on that again, because you already know this thing is not GoPro quality. It's not freaking moto. I don't even think it's really moto vlog quality. It's just decent enough for a dash cam and a heads up cam. So if something's happening, you need to catch an accident, or you need to do an insurance claim or something like that, this thing is really great to have if you don't want to mount an external camera on your bike anywhere. Because I've seen they got the things you can buy online where you can put the camera in the front and the back of your motorcycle. But hey, you could have this thing looking wherever you're looking. I like that. So that's the primary focus on this. I can't really knock that too much. You already know my other big pet peeve that keeps us from being a motovlog helmet is the audio quality when riding. It is, it's hot garbage. It's audio quality on this is like a soup sandwich. It don't make no sense because it don't work. It's garbage. So it sounds like you talking in a pillow and someone smothering you. That's pretty much how I can describe it. So don't be looking for no crazy audio output, you know, in your videos. This is something I found kind of interesting because it doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen. And this little mount up here for the camera, depending on which way the wind's blowing and how fast you're going, you will get some buffing. So if the wind, I don't know what it is, if it's crosswind or something, it'll catch and it'll just cause it to, you know, give you a little bit of vibration. I've noticed that. It's not all the time. Like today I rode, I had no issues, head checking, anything. But there's been days where that crosswind, for some reason, is just does not like this fan, and you can just feel it a little bit. It's not a deal breaker for me. It's not terrible, but I have noticed that, so I will let you guys know about that. And we already know, don't like the fact that you can't charge and use this helmet while recording or pretty much doing anything. So that's some negatives about this helmet. So if any of those are deal breakers for you, just know I'm not like real, you know, a big complainer. I work with most things. So there's nothing for me to be like, oh, this is garbage, put this in the box, sending it back. Because, you know, it's the first gen, so I know what I'm getting myself into. Some big positives are the ambient noise. That thing is awesome. So when I'm like pulling up to a gas station, got my music going or on a phone conversation or something, I just hit the ambient noise button, blocks it all out, and I can actually, and it amplifies what, you know, people are saying to me in the background. That's a real nice feature. The noise canceling. Now, this one I've been debating on a little bit because when I'm parked at a stoplight and I hit it, or I forget that I turned it on, I just hit it, then you can actually hear it kind of dead in the outside. It's the weirdest thing. It's not like Bose. I have Bose headphones. It's not like the Sony noise canceling. I have those. It's not as good as those. Not even close. It does something. Is it like super, you know, effective over just the regular INC or the regular Momentum? Nah, I don't think it's like crazy difference, but it does have a little bit of noise isolation. So it's not a gimmick. I still wear earplugs. Put it like that. So earplugs are still being worn, even with the noise canceling on. Audio quality and call quality are still exceptional, still good. I still have good conversation when I'm on the highway or listening to music, no problems. Mostly audio books. I listen to those, no problem on the highway. What else? Fit though. As far as this fitting, I ordered the large. It didn't fit too tight. I don't have any pressure on my cheeks or on my forehead. And I mean, it fits great. Another good positive, I have to say, is the battery life for the audio, call quality, that kind of stuff. Not for the camera, because we know that's only 90 minutes and you can't record while riding, so that's hot garbage. But the battery life for the helmet itself is good. You get about almost like 20 hours or something to talk time. I haven't had it down me yet. Even when this is dead, like I'm still, you know, got plenty of juice left to talk, listen to music, and even the standby. I've forgotten this thing and left it on overnight and came back and seen it still up and running. And I just get on the bike and go for an hour or two and I have no issues with it. So that's pretty well. I do like how quiet this helmet is when riding, and that it's not very heavy. Even though it has the camera built in and all this other technology, it does not break my neck, you know. So hope that helped some of you guys, man. I know this was a quick little video, kind of went a little fast. So if you need to slow down the video, do what you gotta do. But hey, the helmet is looking good so far. Make sure you get the pin lock. Well, if you get the Momentum Pro came with the pin lock. The other one didn't. So make sure you guys, if you don't get a pin lock, get one, because my helmet was raining inside. So keep that in mind. But hey, this is just a real quick overview of my likes and dislikes of the Sena Momentum INC Pro. Woo, that's the name. If y'all got any questions, comments. Hey, go ahead, drop the comments below. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Real quick, and if you made it this far, don't be shy. Hit that like button, help a brother out, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Hey, till next